What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Will here, back with another video. If you're new to the channel, I focus on tech reviews here, so if you're into that sort of thing, please consider subscribing. I would greatly appreciate it. So I promised part 2 for you guys, and here's part 2. In the first video, I reviewed the GMMK Pro, so if you haven't seen that video, I go into more thorough review about the specs and what the keyboard has to offer. I'll have a link in the description below, and there'll also be a link in the top right corner, so if you haven't checked that video out, check the video out. So like I said, part 2, this video is mainly going to just be some sound tests. I tested the Panda switches with the aluminum plate. I tested linear switches with the aluminum plate. I tested Panda switches with the polycarbonate plate. And I also tested linear switches with the polycarbonate plate. So just FYI for those that are considering switching the aluminum base plate on the GMMK Pro with a different material plate, you know, just have a clean workstation, be patient, organize everything. It just makes putting the keyboard back together much easier. Not that it's difficult, just a little tedious, and it takes some time. Very easy, just a couple screws here and there, and then just putting a different plate back on. It makes it pretty easy. But again, just be patient, clean workspace, keep everything organized, you'll be good to go. Enough chit chat. Here are the sound tests, and after the sound tests, I'll go through what I feel and what I think are the best combination for this keyboard. Here's the sound tests. All right, so there were the sound tests. What did you guys think? Let me know in the comments below, and just, you know, tell me what you feel, tell me what you liked, and I can tell you guys what I liked right now. So I think I like the combination of the polycarbonate plate and the Panda switches. There's something about those switches that are very satisfying, very tactilely, and it just makes the typing experience that much better. And I use this keyboard for work. I am a software engineer, so I'm consistently typing all the time, and the Panda switches are really, really great for that. I tend to have less errors. It's a satisfying sound. It just feels really, really good mixed with the polycarbonate plate. But I also game, and I had the linear switches put in for a while. That's why it took me a while to get this video out, because I just wanted to test it out in a real environment. So I had it for a couple weeks with the linear switches and the poly plate. Felt pretty good. I don't like linear typing. It's much better for gaming, just because the response is quicker. There's no, like, you know, middle point compared to the Panda switches, since they are tactile switches. So it's much easier to have linear switches when gaming, but I try not to swap out too many times because it could damage the PCB board inside the keyboard. But anyways, I just like the feeling of the Panda switches with the poly plate, but the Panda switches with the aluminum plate sound a little bit more satisfying to me. So I kind of wish the poly plate, obviously it's more flexible. If I could have the poly plate feel with the aluminum plate sound, that'd be the best combination in my opinion. I don't know, there's just something about when the keys hit the aluminum base plate, there's like this nice thunk to it, a satisfying thunk, not like a obnoxious thunk. But versus the polycarbonate plate, you can tell it's kind of dampened and softened, mainly because of the material. It's a more flexible material, it's a softer material. It bends easier, so it has a little bit more give versus the aluminum plate, which is why the aluminum plate would have this thunk sound compared to the polycarbonate plate. But overall, enough of that rambling. I think the best combo right now is the Panda switches for tactile feel and the polycarbonate plate. Just that combination, that feeling, that feedback you get, and at the same time you get a satisfying sound at the end of the day. It's the best combination in my opinion. I didn't get a chance to use the brass plate. You know, maybe in a future video I'll do that. Let me know if you guys this video. Please like the video, and if you want to see more videos like this, please consider subscribing. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Until the next one, I'll catch y'all later. Peace.